We back, Boxing Hunker More. Y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfella talking some boxing. Y'all know this what we do. At least it's part of what we do. Dan Rayfield's reporting that Gervonta Tank Davis may have a new opponent other than Billy Did. Billy Did probably, BSing. He tried to be down with Floyd and it didn't work. Ended up getting tangled with 50 Cent and getting mangled by the Russian Mexican who is now retired. Shout out to Evgeny Gradovich. That was my boy right there. But now it's reported that Tank is going to take on this Jesus Andres, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Cuellar guy, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He lost to Abner Mares last time out. He lost his WBA title or whatever it was. Now he's, number one for the WBA, in the WBA at the super featherweight division. He's moving up in weight. And how do you lose and you still the number one fighter for the number one contender for the WBA? You never threw a punch at the super featherweight division. You coming off a loss from a smaller weight class. I'm about to go on these on sanctioned belt bodies. You know what I'm saying? But Tank is number 3 in the WBA, and now the WBA wants to add a regular and a super belt. They want to add a super belt. So, whoever the champion is in the WBA, he's now been elevated to the super champion. Will be elevated to the super champion if this rumor is true. And Tank and this Jesus guy, or how you say his name, will be the regular WBA champion. They said they were trying to take championship belts away. The WBA said, we want to get rid of the super. We want to get rid of the super champion. And then they got a regular WBA champion. It's a super money grab. That's what it is. And it's rumored that the WBC is trying to adopt that as well, a super champion. It's been talks going around that. Keith Thurman said he ain't heard that. I don't believe it. It's just all about money, man. Money. How does this guy come off a loss and then get a title shot, a regular title? It's not a real title. So if Tank or this Jesus guy win, I'm not calling them world championship. Any regular WBA championship fighter, I don't consider them a championship fighter. I will not waver on that. I will not. You can't give me the bite on that. Danny Jacobs wasn't a real champion when he had it. Lucas Matisse not a real champion. Peterson wasn't a real champion when he had it. It's a BS funky title. And, this guy's like 28 with 21 knockouts with 2 losses and got knocked out once by, I was just looking at the guy now. He got knocked out by Oscar Ascadon. I think he fought Gary Russell. Very aggressive fighter. But, they just trying to hand belts out like sweet tarts on Halloween. Come on. Why is it adding another belt you got rid of? You need to get rid of. We have too many belts, period. I can do without the WBO. Obviously, I can do without the IBO. Matter of fact, I can do without the WBO, the IBF, the IBO, and the WBA. Give me the WBC and give me the ring belt champ. Or give me one belt. Give me one belt. Y'all all can form one big sanctioned belt body. It can be the We Be Crooks, International Boxing, Fiddling Balls, Association, World Boxing Asshole, World Boxing. I don't know what the WBO is. You can get rid of all of that. It's for me. Y'all can have one belt. Each one of you guys get a certain percentage from the champion. 1% or 2%. Or you can have 2 belts. I'll do 2. But I'd rather than just make one big sanctioned body and do that because they are the spearhead of corruption in boxing and sanctioned belt bodies. And look at it. You can pay to have somebody ranked. Not only do they petition to be ranked in the WBO, WBA when it's time, they pay for people to be ranked. And I've talked about that several times. But no way I'm considering Tank a 2-time world champion. No way, Jose. Tank, no. You won't get that respect from me. Nope. You the same 1-time IBF champion, and that's it. And you getting a cherry pick here. Not saying no boy ain't good, because I don't remember seeing him fight. I think I seen him fight Abner Mares last time on Fox. He was solid. He could take a punch. But at the end of the day, Abner Mares is a midget. He's small. He's small for 120, even for 126. Tank is a different animal. So you getting punched by Abner Mares, that's like getting hit, by a Prius, and then you getting hit by Tank. You getting ran over by a Hummer or a Humvee. They just trying to complicate boxing even more. It's so complicated. A basic poor man's sport is now so complicated that, the casual fans can't even understand what's going on. And half of the hardcore and purists can't understand what's going on. There's so many loopholes and trinket belts. Boxing just needs to stop. get his shit together. Get you one belt, 2 belts. One belt will kill all of this. You know, I know that the UFC has 1 belt, but they don't have nearly the roster sizes of overall for boxing. But they need to do something. At least 2 belts. You know, 2 belts for me is it. And then you get for unification bouts. You know, the ring belt or some type of belt we can create like that. That signifies, you know, the unified, real, true champion with two belts. It goes to them. If you beat the guy, you should be rewarded for beating the guy, not beating one of the guys and calling yourself, oh, I'm a unified champion. I'm a champion. No. You're a regular WBA champion, Tank. You're not a real champion. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's all about money. Money, 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 money. But, hey, y'all want to call Tank a champion? I won't be calling him a champion. He's still a former champion, in my opinion. And they still protecting him from Lomachenko. And like I said, They fucking boxing up. I mean, you can talk about the heavyweights all you want, but the lower classes is really tearing it up. And it's headed for a downfall. But we gonna